The Ministry of Communications says the KPMG investigation was instituted following confirmation by the Auditor General in her 2021 report, which detailed fraudulent activities at the Postbank. It says the fraudulent activities included multiple incidents of cash theft, which have been reported to the police. The ministry says it has instructed the Postbank board to ensure that the recommendations contained in the forensic report are implemented.
We have now referred the report to the Directorate of Priority Crime Investigation in a bid to ensure that those who are responsible for these crimes are brought to book. What makes this cash theft even more repugnant is that some of this money was stolen from vulnerable social grant beneficiaries and ordinary South Africans who were saving for a better future. We will use the full might of the law to fight anyone who dares rob citizens. I expect decisive action to ensure that public entities are run ethically and with integrity for the benefit of our citizens and not criminals.
Deputy Minister Mondli Gungubele said the forensic report was released last year and that corrective action is already being taken.
This report, which was given to the Portfolio Committee a few days ago, is not a report that came out this year. It came out last year. A lot of interventions. I had mischief. Some people tweeting that when they are in government. I know, I can't attribute this to our minister because we have not been working that way. Some, when they are in government, there's accountability. That forensic and that cash theft, Sakina, we've got case numbers last year, the first half of last year. There are people already who have been convicted. Some had their property attached and so on. So in other words, it was updating the 7th Administration Portfolio Committee more about the progress than telling them what has happened, than actually informing them about the new development. It's an old development of last year. We made interventions. You know, we even changed we even tried to make sure that we put an administrator over Postbank. But as I'm sitting here, those things were with Hawk as early as the first half of 2023.
Pay the Grants, a civic organization, says arresting those involved is not enough. It called for the grant recipients' stolen money to be returned to the rightful beneficiaries.
For us, firstly, is to get the KPMG a report so that we can scrutinize it, so that we can have a better position, an informed position regarding the report. But what we would like to see happening in terms of, if the report is true, is to get the beneficiaries being paid back their money, not just the Hawks maybe arresting people. We can understand the judiciary and the law have to take its course, but the beneficiary, the bottom line, must be paid back their money.
In its annual report for 2021-2022, the Post Office said it was issued a disclaimer of opinion by the Auditor General, further stating that its internal audit had commenced with the process of tracking the implementation of corrective measures on audit findings. Gloria Sefakomosi, SABC News, Johannesburg.